This clip is brought to you by SaveWithConrad.com.
Let's move on. Let's talk a little bit about January 11th, 2001. Bischoff and Brad Siegel hosted a 45-minute conference call to announce that they had a deal in place to take over WCW. And Siegel on that call would say that Turner never planned to sell, but the offers were pouring in, including one from the WWF. This is also the very same day that the Time Warner AOL merger finally goes down. Do you remember that call? Were you on that call?
Oh, no, of course not. That was way above my pay grade.
Has you heard the rumor that amongst those offers was one from Jerry Jarrett, that perhaps Jerry Jarrett wanted to take over WCW and he thought he could right the ship? Had you heard that? And if not, how do you think he would have done?
No. Are we talking about coming in as the booker or buying the company?
Buying the company and being the guy.
Would he have had the resources to have bought the company?
I think the talk was he was going to try to raise the capital, perhaps get a bank loan and try to do his deal there.
I never really even heard that I remember. Now that could have been floating around, and it was one of those that I heard it, deciphered it, and figured, for all of his success, I don't know that he's got the means to do that.
Right.
We're still talking about buying. I don't know what the company sold to WWF for. You remember that figure?
Well, depending on who you believe, it was $2 to $4 million. But no matter what number it was, there was guaranteed advertising in place that WWE was going to spend with Turner Stations over the next 5 years. People conveniently leave that out and assume it was only $2 million. But it was more than that because they guaranteed advertising for future events and they used it to promote future WrestleManias. So that's one of those sort of fuzzy deals, but we'll go with $2 million for now.
Well, do I think Jerry Jarrett probably had that kind of money? No problem.
Yeah.
Whether or not you could take that company and rebuild it, I think he would have probably, just knowing the way people are. I'm a product of the way I was raised in the business and educated and all the things that I was surrounded by, product of my environment.
Sure.
I think Jerry Jarrett would have tried to have revived the company in the Tennessee format.
Right.
Because that's what he knows. That's what he does. That's what he was successful at. I don't know that would have been the way to go, because in Tennessee, you got away with a lot of entertainment during the matches. There were such things as Tennessee high spots.
Right.
That was a real thing, and it was very entertaining, but it was just one of those things that you had to suspend your disbelief for a minute to understand what you're seeing, because it was ha-ha spots, comedy. Not that a lot of great talent didn't come through there. They did, but I would think Jerry would have, in my mind at the time, when somebody said, what do you think about Jerry Jarrett buying the company? Was it going to be another Tennessee territory? I don't know that would have worked.
Hey, it's Conrad Thompson. Thanks for checking out the podcast here on YouTube. Be sure to hit the subscribe button and the notifications bell so you get a notice anytime we upload some new content. And go save yourself some money right now. If you're in a 30-year loan or you have credit card debt, it's not a matter of if I can save you money. It's a matter of how much. Find out right now for free at SaveWithConrad.com.